push. Huh. Huh. Use your body, get into it. Come on. Long fucking.
Is that what you meant?
But I'm asking for this fucking knee, and you went that one, and then you turned side on, and you're all over the place. Yes. Something from there, and then make your way back in. Good. Yes. That way, if you're going to switch to orthodox, which is not your normal, I want it in a way that it's confusing your opponent. Where you go?
Leave my nuts. Don't use them anymore, it's alright.
Whoa, straight through the middle. Slow down. And move. Yes. Good. Good. Don't expect me to be finished. One little elbow.
Little?
Mi dispiace. Okay. Break. I could see your fitness dropping already. Getting sick over the weekend. It's already playing in round 2. So ease off. Okay, you just need to make it feel confident. So confident at a slightly lesser rate, so less volume, will look better than trying to maintain your standard volume and looking tired.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey. More hip. Good. Good. Don't grab my leg. Don't hold my leg. But then and then I want you to, instead of just moving backwards, I want you to move around. Yep. Yes. Right. Good fake. Good feint. Ole. Good. Boom. Don't hunt.
But you're a cunt.
Good. What? Good. Good, good. Long pad.
I deserve that. I deserve that.
Good. Good. Oh, tasted it. Is moist. That was good, that was smarter. Felt like you were trying to control a little bit more without being stupid. You know, without putting yourself into a risky position. It was good. 3, 2, 1. Hey. Up. Hi. Ha ha ha. Ha. Holy. What? Come on, mate. Think. Move. Bap, bap, bap. Yes, that's better. That's better. Good. Good. What? No, so you won't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Good. Hi. Becky.
Come on, boy.
It's good. It's much harder to lead than it is to be led. He has to think about where he is. He has to think about what could be available to him. So he has to think about the strategy of the fight instead of just following whatever I ask him to do.
Yeah. You made me think. When I don't think, I get fucked up.
I mean, that's the difference between a normal member of the public and a fighter. A normal person in the street throws a haymaker, tries to throw a few punches, gets hit, tends to fall over, cover up. They don't do anything. They don't strategize. They don't move around. They don't look for openings. They don't try to use things to get other things in. Like you'd step in nicely and then look like you're about to throw this elbow, but then throw that one. So it's the ability to think.
What was your technique?
I started out definitely more as a kicker, but then I went and trained with a boxing coach as well for about a year, just to get me some confidence in my hands. Probably more so now because I've got knee injuries. I don't have ACLs anymore, so any twisting or sideways pressure on my knees, they dislocate, which is why when he grabbed one of my kicks or the push kick, I told him don't hold it too long because that means all my weight's on the other leg, and if he pulls or moves and it twists, I dislocate and then I'm on the ground crying like a little baby. I only like doing that on weekends when I'm paid the extra on OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Diaper and dummy.
How many fights did you have?
Oh, I only had 3 and then 3 boxing. You've got to remember though, back then there was only sort of 1 show a year for room for 8 fights. Most gyms only had 2 or 3 fighters in each gym, and you couldn't get everybody on, and then you had to match. It's kind of like matching girl fights now.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because the number of girl fighters each gym has is approximately, back in the 80s and early 90s, was all we had in any gym. It's grown exponentially with 120 people on the books and 35 fighters. It's crazy these days how much more there is available to everybody, and there's a fight show every 2 to 3 weeks. Very, very hard back in the day to even get fights. Look at Mark. Mark was Australian champion, and he was a veteran and one of the most experienced guys, and he had like 13 fights. Like, how many fights are you at now?
28.
28 fights at 22 years of age.
And a shit ton of karate experience as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. So different nowadays. So much better.
So for someone starting out, where would they start?
I always try to say, there's 3 levels of education, right? You've got primary school, secondary school, and tertiary education. Which one's the most important? Primary school teaches you to read and write. Primary is footwork and balance. Secondary is defense, Because you can get into a fight and do nothing but defend and block and break another person's spirit. They give up, go, shit, I've thrown everything I've got at you and I can't hit you. They give up and don't want to fight anymore. So then tertiary is offense. Biggest problem most people have is they come in wanting to jump straight to tertiary. They want to hit and kick a knee and elbow. But the best way to get really good, really quick, concentrate on the primary. Concentrate on the footwork and the balance. Then work on your defense, learn how to move while people are trying to throw shots at you. And then understand what it takes to be able to deliver your weight through your strikes and get stronger with your offense.
Exercise-wise, just for aerobic exercise, would this be at the very top?
It's core related, so it's related to what you're wanting to do with your life. This is highly aerobic conditioning for people who want to do combat sports. So even people who want to do MMA, do karate, fighting, like karate combat or anything like that, doing Muay Thai will get them fitter and stronger for striking combat.
But for purely for fitness?
Well, it depends. See, I trained this guy once. He came in and trained here, did one session with me, and he had competed in the Coolangatta Gold 4 times. Now that's an extreme Ironman event, and rarely people go in it because it's so extreme. So you've got to imagine this guy was fit, really, really fit, fitter than any of our fighters would ever be, to do that. He came in with me and I had him vomiting before the end of the session, and he never came back because it was just too hard for him. But there's no way any of our guys could go out there and paddle 20 kilometres, ride 20 kilometres, run 10 kilometres, fucking climb up a hill. Do you know what I mean? Like fitness is fitness, but fitness has to be relatable to what you want to do. Yeah, it is very confidence building. You know, the first time on the pads or moving around with another person, understanding their limitations, just how they, you know, you get some guys in that have probably thought they were tough guys out in the real world. They come in here and get humbled very, very quickly. And then they start to understand, oh, wow, I picked up so much from that. I understand where I really am. And even just that fact that they know that they're getting better, it builds confidence.
But you'll never give it up?
No, I don't feel, and I don't move like a 50-year-old man. But I am a 50-year-old man, whereas I would probably put myself at around about the body and mental age of someone probably at 30 to mid-30s. And I still move better than most and still do a lot more exercise and everything else than most. I think it's that, it's activity.
And he runs off Macca's.
Oh, Macca's is great, mate. I'm my 3rd person to hold fort for the day, so that means I've still got 5 more to go. I'm going to be training 8 people. I will likely burn around about 16 to 1700 calories in just exercise, plus the 1800 and something that my body requires just to live. So you put that up, I'm banging around the 4,000 calorie mark or 3,500 calorie mark for the day. So in order to recover and regain strength and be able to do this again tomorrow, I need to be able to consume that many calories. Sometimes, and for the most times, I'm going to go for foods that are, you know, things that are going to give me a lot of the things that my body needs. But then when I'm still looking at it at the end of the day and I've eaten everything perfect and I still need 1,000 calories, that Big Mac meal goes down a treat. It's not for people who are trying to lose weight and they're only doing half an hour of exercise every 2 or 3 days. Eating that shit food's fucking horrible. But if you train, you can do what you want.
To start, because everyone talks about it. How do you get them to start?
Oh, showing up. Consistency is key. That's the thing. As soon as you walk into the gym, that's the hardest thing for anyone to do, is to walk into a gym, especially because they're worried about the personalities and the egos. But once you're in here and you realise that everyone's a normal person except for Dylan.
Yeah.
We all know that one. Fighting with autism. Just getting in here, once they realise that we're all normal people and everybody's approachable and everybody wants to help everyone else. Everyone's here to help. It doesn't take much longer for them to realise that, oh, look, everyone's really fit, everyone's really strong. Oh, the gym's boring. Next minute they're down here and they're training. Doesn't mean they have to fight. But because it's more of a fighting art than a martial art, everyone gets taught as a fighter. So you get taught how to fight, whether or not you choose to use it.